Tell me what you think about the art festival this year.
Superb.
This place didn't just sell food and art, it sold identity. When I walked into the Nasboi Lake Pavilion in Yenagoa, it didn't feel like I was attending a festival. It felt like I was stepping into Bayelsa itself. Colors everywhere, smells in the air, people moving with purpose. This is the 9th edition of the Bayelsa Food and Art Festival. And for 2 days, I stayed with it, watching, listening, and feeling what it truly meant. I joined the festival from the second day. By the time I arrived, the ground was already alive. Cars were still trooping in. Tickets were being sold. People were excited. Once I stepped through the gate, the layout opened up clearly. Long canopies stretched on both sides, filled with vendors. The middle stayed open, creating space for movement and conversation. I didn't rush. I let the festival introduce itself to me.
You know, for those of you in the kitchen professors.
Food was the first thing that pulled me in. Every stall had something going on, something cooking, something being served. I watched ants at work, stirring, cutting, serving. As people tasted the food, I paid attention to their reactions. Some smiled quietly, others nodded in approval. At different points, I stopped to ask simple questions, and their answers weren't rehearsed. They were personal. Food here wasn't just for sale, it was storytelling.
So what do you think of this year's edition?
It's lovely. I've enjoyed myself. Well done, because we need more of this in Bayelsa. Thank you.
Eat plant juice. We encourage you eating more plant-based food.
It is 100% organic. You can have your fufu fresh fresh at any time you want, unlike the normal food that you buy that is stale. You can have it at any time you want in your house fresh. I said it's easy to make because it's not the one that you turn in your pot. You just turn it like eba, the way you make your eba, boil your water, put it in a bowl, and then turn the flour that you want, and that's all. It's very easy to make.
As I moved forward, art showed up in softer ways. I noticed a stand where children and adults were getting their faces painted, the kids especially. Bright colors, careful designs, pure excitement. I stood there for a while watching, no rush.
What do you think about this year's Food and Art Festival?
It's amazing.
Hey, go!
My thought is everything in Belakpo, and Belakpo means the good life. So this is the good life edition, and it's bigger and better than the other ones. For instance, now you can see we already have Nasboi in the building. So we're telling us about our December, and everything is good. So I expect this one to be better. You can see the crowd is bustling, and everything is going well. I can see everywhere, everything nice. That's what this edition presents.
Nearby, vendors displayed African fabrics already sewn into outfits. Native Izon clothing, mostly for women, clothes that carried history without saying a word. There were books for children, perfumes, cosmetics,
I'm just so happy to be here, to be honest.
different businesses, different dreams, sharing the same space.
It keeps on getting better, you understand? The last one was good, but this is great. And I know the next edition is going to be better. Every year comes with its own vibe, its own style, uniqueness. Every year is unique. This is one of its kind. I think I prefer this one to the last one. You can see the crowd. So it's good.
Midway through the day, the cookathon caught my attention. 3 universities, 15 minutes. I stood close enough to feel the tension. Federal University, Otuoke, Niger Delta University, Amasoma, University of Africa, Torurua. The challenge was to prepare okra soup and swallow. Simple but demanding under pressure. As the clock counted down, there was no time for mistakes. Hands moved fast. Decisions were instant.
As number one with the Federal University of Ethiopia. I really like how she was fit with her time, she had good time management, and the food was well prepared, and her plate was also on point. So I'm going to give her 18/20. And for contestant number 2, he was a little bit sloppy with the time, he was acting up, and his meat is not done well. You understand? So I'm going to give him overall for plating, also side is that I'm going to give him a 14/20. And for contestant number 3, you ate, right?
Yes.
Our food was well prepped. Our protein, everything was done, and everything came together. But she was the last person to finish. She has terrible management to time, and also our plating was not really that nice. But overall, the food was nice, so to be considerate, I'm going to give her a 16/20.
When the winner was announced, a young lady from Federal University of Otuoke, the reaction was genuine. At that moment, food became pride.
For the Bayelsa Food and Art Festival Cook-Off Challenge is Federal University of Otuoke. Congratulations!
It's very nice. It's very nice, entertaining, it's engaging, and it's fun. Yeah.
Day 3 felt bigger, and the moment I arrived, the crowd was heavier, the energy louder. I focused on observing. Children sat again, this time coloring drawings already outlined for them. Parents stood nearby, watching and cheering. Once they finished, the kids got to keep their hard work. I watched their faces light up.
I want to urge everybody to key in and support the organizers of this program, because it's not easy. Outside the government support that is coming, individually need to also keep their support. Multinational companies also need to keep their support, because you can see the beautiful environment. Enjoy your military season, complement of the season, and we'll see ourselves in 2026. Merry Christmas in advance.
A dance troupe took over the space, performing to a popular Izon rhythm. The crowd responded immediately, some dancing along.
This year's festival, I think it's a blast. Everywhere is good. I love the energy, the vibe. The air is fresh. Can you smell that? Stay tuned.
At a point, a spoken word artist slowed everything down. People listened.
I'm not gonna be very dark man. I promise, Mama, if them try to shoot me, I go turn bandit for your sake. Your beauty like the stars, and I baby, you shine so bright. Even the wonders of the earth will marvel at this beauty. Come on, what is love without the splendor of your smile? Your elegance beats all style and splendor. The festivals will bow at your feet, and I ask again, what is food and art without the feast of you? You're a festival of love. I would love to drown in your beauty. The angels will bow down to their feet at this majesty. Royal princess, you shine so bright. All the ladies in the world will swim so high. What is love without the essence of your smile? I love you like in a love song, because loving you is making me strong. I swear to God, I'm gonna turn my taxi, and anybody that comes too close, I'm gonna punch them. You see, while your pinnacle of salt, I would love to lick you. Oh my God, I love you like the sweet eggs. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Derek, that's my name. For the night, have fun.
It's fun and everybody is vibing to each stance and also culture.
I've attended almost all the editions of Bayelsa Food and Art Festival, and I must say, like, I'm beating my chest to say this is actually the best version. Yeah, the last one was Olotu. Everyone is like my team, you understand? It's like me being the rebel. This time, like, they're stepping it up with Nasboi, and that's what I've always wanted. So I'm just here to have a great experience, and I'm already enjoying myself.
Then came the peak moment, the one everyone was waiting for after several performances from other artists. Nasboi stepped on stage and the energy shifted instantly. The crowd reacted as one. I didn't need to say much. The pictures told the story. Throughout the festival, I spoke with different people. Some share their belief that festivals like this should be supported more, even included in the state's budget.
Please, the state government in the 2026 budget, while they are doing their appropriation, they should add something for such festival so that we can move on.
Others felt this year's edition was the best so far. What stayed with me was the agreement. This festival matters, not just as entertainment, but as opportunity for tourism, for creatives, for small businesses. Their voices weren't gathered in one place. They lived inside the experience.
Well, I said this has been the best edition so far, and I'm glad all the efforts that we put in is showing its result right now. So I'm excited. We've had a good outing, and we hope for the best.
So in case you don't know, this is the organizer, the CEO of Silver Flame, organizers of Food and Heart Festival, and he just bought me something to cool myself with. Pineapple juice.
Thank you for the great job you're doing.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. Okay, give me my juice. So that's my juice. I need to refresh myself.
As the festival rounded up, the feeling stayed with me. The Bayelsa Food and Art Festival is more than an event. It's a reminder that Bayelsa has stories worth telling, culture worth preserving, creativity worth supporting. The 9th edition showed what is possible when space is given to expression. And if this was the 9th, then I can only imagine what the next edition will be like.
As I left the festival that day, one thing stayed with me. This wasn't just about food or art. It was about who we are as Bayelsans. If stories like this matter to you, stories of our culture, of people, of moments that don't always make headlines, then you are in the right place. Please like this video, drop a comment and share it. And most importantly, support this young channel by subscribing. I have many more stories to tell and I'll be right here telling them. Until the next video, my name is Teddie B. Peace.